It's your girl, DJ Queen over there, Crazy. I had to take another chance at this video because I had a personal thing that just happened. It's not anything bad, don't ask in the comments. No, it's nothing depressing. It was just something private. Anyway, I know some of you are probably wondering why I talk to inanimate objects like I do. At first it was a little kid thing when I did it at West Virginia School for Deaf and Blind, but it became an anxiety tactic, anxiety technique. You're probably wondering, what inanimate objects do you talk to? What is it that you speak to these days? Well, my digital talking book players. I do also talk to a picture of an elevator. You guys probably recognize the glass elevator that I have recorded at COSI. This elevator right here, as you guys probably remember, is Ralph. Those of you that have known the elevator from Discord, yeah, I know my profile picture is no longer that elevator, but eventually it'll probably change back to that or a different elevator. And before I get on with this video, I bet some of y'all are wondering, are you weaning away from elevators? Because I see that your profile picture is literally a statue of Groovy on Minecraft. Well, actually, no, I'm not weaning away from elevators. It's just one of my moments where I'm just gotten into something real good. And, before I continue with the video, again, I know I'm going to repeat myself millions of times in this video, and I'm sorry about that. And I know, guys, you don't like lengthy videos, some of you don't, but this kind of needs to be, because this is information about me and information about stuff. Those of you who don't know what Groovy is, I do have a video out about what Groovy is and what he does. Groovy is a Discord music robot, and there's actually a community server about the bot. It's a support server for the robot in case something happens, the bot decides to not work. And I will say this is going to be funny. Whenever I try to say bot in dictation, if you don't know what that is, it's basically when somebody speaks verbal words to a device and it types it up for them. When I say bot, it puts but, and I don't know why, it just does, and I don't like it. But it's kind of funny. But, excuse me, my voice keeps getting all frogged up. I don't know why, it just does when I talk a lot. But anyways, moving on to the video. The reason why I talk to inanimate objects is because of an anxiety reason. And it's because, like I said, it started out as just me being a kid. But as I became a teenager, life started to get rough for me. And no teenager should have to go through what I had to go through. There's something I don't want to say on YouTube, but if you guys want to know what it is, please DM me on Discord, message me, whatever. And of course, if you're someone that I don't trust saying it to, sorry, won't answer your question. It's only people that I can trust. You guys should know who you are that I trust. But when I was being abused, I was not having a good time. Okay? So, as I was going through that, I ended up talking to my... Which one are you? Okay. My digital talking book player, which you guys may not know. I do have a name for it. I named this one Rex. The other one next to me is Eric. Yes. I ignored my brother in the other room. He's trying to find my other brother, who's probably in our sister's room. I'm in the middle of something, Mark. Stop. My God. Sorry, guys. My brother interrupting. Anyways, the other one is... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. The other one is Eric. And I really want you guys to understand. I'm not doing this because I'm crazy. It's more like I'm doing it because it helps me stay calm. It's my anxiety tactic to keep calm. It helps me with my anxiety a bit when I feel anxious or ready to scream at somebody. I talk to an object, and it makes me feel more comfortable with myself, and I feel more at ease. Yes, I'll talk to some people that I can trust to speak to, but I do have some trust issues. You guys may not realize it, but I do. When I feel a sense of judgment or someone that will be too strict on me, I get hesitant to speak to that person. Because I have been judged, and I've had someone be way too strict on me over stupid crap. And when I get that vibe, it doesn't help with my anxiety. It makes my anxiety go up instead of down. And when I get too anxious, I've learned this the hard way. If I get too stressed or too anxious, it puts me into a staring seizure. And because of that, I don't want to go through being put under too much stress or too much anxiety. Because I've learned through the hard way when I was in 10th grade. I was put under way too much stress that my body couldn't handle anymore, and it just put me straight into a staring seizure during math class. I was a little scared, and I was then later told that, a few years later told what it was. It was a staring seizure that I was put under because of stress, way too much stress. That's why I don't need people being strict on me for stupid reasons like saying hello. I don't know what to say sometimes. I'm tired of being, and I'm not trying to call anyone out, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm tired of people getting onto my case for small things. And it helps, it doesn't help when it makes my anxiety go higher and higher. Because if that happens, yeah, it's staring seizure time for me. And I don't need that. And it's scary for me. Because I don't know what's going on. And when it happened to me the first ever time, I was terrified. When I came out of it, I was in tears, freaked out. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. And I know, again, y'all are going to hate that this is a lengthy video, but it has to be. This has to be a lengthy video. I'm sorry. This is my channel. I have to do certain things in order to get what I need to say out. And I love every single one of y'all as friends. And to my boyfriend, I love him as my boyfriend, yada, yada, yada. And I just, but as you can tell, I've talked to Groovy as if he's a human being. And, it's because it's how I am. It helps me with my anxiety. It helps me keep myself calm. It helps me, it helps me not want to yell at somebody. It helps me not feel like I'm going to end up going through a medical problem that I don't want to go through. So yes, I am prone to staring seizures, but that's only when I am put under way too much pressure, way too much stress, way too much anxiety. And if I have a major anxiety attack, it will put me right into an asthma attack. I've gone through that when I moved to Ohio. Yes, you guys, there's my state. I'm not going to say exactly where I live. But once I moved, there were certain things that happened I'm not going to talk about, but it's caused me to have a major anxiety attack, and it put me into an asthma attack, which luckily was a minor one, and I was able to get my breathing back. So yeah. But yeah, with my anxiety, it makes me feel more happier, more calmer. When I talk to something that I know won't talk back and be like, I hate the fact that you're doing this, blah, 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 blah. Groovy can't do that. My book players can't do that. An elevator can't do that. I mean, and then I will say this. Around Groovy, I get this sense of protection. And I'm going to explain why. Since some of you don't know, Franken King, CJ the Hill, DJ S, he's one of my friends outside the elevator community, who loves wrestle. He loves wrestling, WWE. And he and I one night decided we were going to try to test something out. And this is what caused me to actually decide to do a test server, what I'm about to say. We decided one night to add a bot called WordBot to CJ's server. And the bot decided it was going to play a little trick on us and make us think it was going to work. And keep in mind, it was online. It was online. But in the description of the bot, the status thing that most bots have, it told us what to do. And we kept trying to, get it to work. And at one point, it DM'd both of us, direct messaged both of us. And at that time, I was actually on voice channel listening to Groovy. And had I not been doing that, my Discord probably would have crashed as well. But every some time, CJ would go look at the DM of that bot. His Discord would crash. Had I not been listening to Groovy, I probably would have had to go through that same problem. It got to the point where, CJ couldn't open his Discord for a bit. And it was not looking very good for him. But But luckily, he was able to close the DMs with that robot. Well, no, not close, but did something that helped him, get his Discord back. Because it was crashing a bunch and not letting him open it, whatever, what have you. But but that night I just so happened to be listening to Groovy. Had I not been, my Discord probably would have done the same exact thing. So Groovy plus the voice channel were both my lifeline. I actually closed the DMs with that bot, not Groovy. I closed the DMs with WordBot, and I think I actually blocked the bot because of the suspicious activity that we were receiving from the bot. Here's another thing, it wasn't even speaking English, and we couldn't understand it. So, yeah. We removed the Discord robot from CJ's server, and we've never messed with it since. And that's what caused me to decide I was going to do a test server, which is ran by me and some of my other friends, that I felt belonged there. And I will say this, how the heck can you guys stand Rhythm? And it's weird text. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you first add Rhythm into your server, and then you put him into the voice channel, he's automatically undeafened. Can somebody please let me know why the bot can be undeafened right off the bat? And why is it undeafened? Because me and CJ were all freaked out by that last night. We were like, what is going on? Sorry, I was reading a notification because I was not sure what it was. I thought it was a comment on another video or on yesterday's live stream, yada yada yada. But this is not what the video is all about. It's more about my anxiety and how I go about it. And yeah, I can't really name Groovy because Groovy's already got a name. Who in the heck just... I thought somebody direct messaged me on Discord. I will say this, if you guys have me on Discord, or have my number or whatever, not telling anyone my number unless it's someone I trust and is someone that I know won't do anything ridiculous. There are some lucky people in the community that already have my number, and I'm gonna stick with that. And there'll be other people that will have that chance, but until that is a thing, for you, don't ask for my number. I will say this. When I'm doing live streams or whatnot, try not to message me, okay? If you notice that there's a live stream notification, don't message me. I won't be able to respond to it. I will say that right now. I've had to deal with that a couple of times already, that people kept messaging me. Unless it's very important, like if it's something to do with the live stream, then okay, yeah, DM me, direct message me about it. But other than that, don't message me if it's not that important. Or if you have me on Facebook or Instagram, do not message me. Or even Xbox, don't message me unless it's very important. But that's only when I'm live, okay? But like I said, I'm just I'm going to say this. I don't need to be judged. I don't need people asking me way too many questions about why I talk to inner objects, especially when it comes to Groovy. As I said, I have that sense of protection from that bot because of the night that me and CJ had to deal with another Discord bot that was acting strange. I know some of y'all probably like, well, something maybe it's glitched or whatever. No, I don't think that was the case. It was just weird. It kept crashing CJ's Discord. If it would have been glitched, CJ's Discord wouldn't have been crashed and not wanting to open again. It just was. That's not a glitch. That's a sketchy move from that bot. But I hope you guys understand. I'm gonna try to end the video off here because I can't think of anything else to say. But as you'll notice, yes, I talk to inner objects, but that's because of my anxiety. It helps me keep my anxiety from going instead. And I hope you guys understand. I hope you get why I had to make it lengthy. Because if I did it short, I wouldn't have been able to figure out how to I wouldn't have been able to figure out how to get it to where I can explain things without it being super lengthy. I struggle with that. I struggle. So I hope you guys understand now why my videos end up being lengthy sometimes. Is because I can't summarize things very well. I struggle with that. So I kind of need you guys to bear with me on that. I don't know if you noticed in one of my statuses, those of you that have Discord, where I say I have a slower thought process. It's true. I do. And because of that, it makes it harder for me to do things the way how everyone expects out of me. Can't just expect everything out of me. Can't expect elevator videos right off the bat. You can't expect short videos that aren't super lengthy and aren't too short. I can't do things just right because of certain reasons. Can't see the timer very well without doing all of this, being all up in the screen. I don't think you guys want to see my face all in the screen all the time. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any videos, live streams from this channel. I'm going to keep filming premieres for right now because I don't know when I can get my computer fixed. I don't know yet. There'll be some point where I will get that fixed. I don't know when I will. So whenever I do, I'll make sure I do it. And to get the computer screen fixed, it's $500. I read on the internet how much it costs. So yeah, it's not that bad. At least it's not $1,000. That's expensive. Runaway book player alert. Speaking of inner objects. And I don't know if I've already gone around this, but in case you are wondering why my profile picture on Discord is now just a statue of Groovy built on Minecraft, that's because it's just something I thought would look cool on my profile picture right now. So, eventually I'll be back to an elevator. So, anyway, with that being said, bye! You know what? I haven't done this in a while, guys. Elevators, Diesel Disney, and DJ sets are awesome.